Hi, Collective. This is Retro Terror. I got Skittles sleeping. You see? He's right there. He's sleeping. So I got pushed into my living room, but I have to get this message out. Okay. These are for the ones watching who have had a poverty mindset or have had in the past issues with money, how to manage it, how to budget it, and could have possibly blamed someone else, okay, for that. Or maybe someone blamed you for their debt or their lack of. We'll just put lack of abundance, and that can include money, okay? Let me just put this out there. Money is energy. Money is an energy, and it's a mindset, okay? When you put it out there in the universe that you're lacking, you need money, you don't have enough money, the universe can only answer you in that energy, okay? You only receive what you put out. So just look at everything as energy, even making money, getting money, okay? Look at it as energy. So I'm feeling that maybe for some of you in the past, you've, and this goes along with the message I did earlier, you may have had issues with money, whether you felt like someone took advantage of you, helped you get in debt. A mindset that I used to have was, well, we created this debt together, but if you cheated on me, so if you leave, it's your fault. It's your fault. You left me with as a single mom, a stay-at-home mom with no income. So my focus used to be on my children's father and was like, it's your fault that I'm in this mess. And I thought like that for many years. I didn't realize I was actually doing more harm to myself than helping myself because I was in that low vibe, I'm lacking energy. Instead of what I could have done and what I'm trying to help you guys with so that you don't go through the same is let it go. Forgive that person. Come to an understanding that you helped create that debt in some kind of way. You co-created with that person, whether it was because you chose that person, you both had a poverty mindset. Heck, you both could have probably grew up in like poverty and was a trauma bond. So once you realize that you're gravitated towards certain people to learn a lesson, okay, maybe that person left to teach you how to do it on your own so that you don't have to depend on someone else to take care of you. Because, when I was growing up, how I saw relationships and how I saw my mom, how she did things was you work, you contribute, and what you contribute determines your worth. Okay, to your partner, to your family members. And if you can't contribute in a physical, financial way, then you're worthless. You got to be doing something, right? Her idea and my father's idea of relationship was turmoil, was just toxic. Even in their relationship was cheating and abusive words, sometimes physical fights. They both died from addiction, both had substance use issues. And I'm only saying this because that's what I saw. That's what I saw growing up, and I thought that's what love was, that you suffered. You suffered and you would always struggle with money. Because I saw that growing up. And as I got into the relationship with my kid's dad, I was like, okay, we're going to struggle because we love each other. We both come from, welfare. I mean, not to say that that's bad, but there are some of us that have a poverty mindset that will just continuously stay on welfare. Let's just call it what it is. All right. I had to learn that welfare is there for times of need, not a way of life, if that makes sense. It is there when you need it. It's accessible when you're going through a tough time. Maybe you have medical issues. Maybe you're going through a divorce and you're a single mom and you need food stamps and you need medical assistance and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is the mindset that you take as much as you can get from the government and you take as much as you need from everybody else because you're going to get yours. That's the way I grew up. Like, it's okay to settle to be on food stamps is kind of what my parents taught me, or my mom taught me. I mean, my dad was not there. He was avoidant. He had avoidant attachment style. So, mom, a little bit of a narcissist in her own right. You get what you can from people. Their supply is what I was taught. And I was taught to learn how to be codependent on other people. Yeah, I do have a book called Codependent. It's about codependency, okay? And the name of it is You Should Have Known This Was Going to Happen, okay? It's on Amazon, so check that out. I'll put the name of the book up here. As I got out of that relationship, I kept pointing the finger at him like, it's your fault. It's your fault I'm in this mess. You know, I'm a single mom. I hate you. You know, I was like, I had so much anger. That's what woke me up in the morning. For a certain amount of years, it wasn't my kids that got me up. It was my anger that kept me going. Knowing that I had to get all this done and be a single mom, the only thing that fueled me, I didn't have a cup of coffee. I had a cup of anger every morning. Every morning I just stewed on what happened, you know, and I went to the darkest places you cannot imagine. I can't even say it on here, on TikTok, on YouTube. I can't even say it because I learned things about myself that scared me. Like a darkness that we can all go to if we let it. A despair. An anger, a depression, a despair that a lot of people don't come back from. And it takes a lot of healing and a lot of forgiveness. It took me, so it's been you know, I found out about the cheating September of 2015. It took me at least 5 years to forgive that person and to start healing. And I know I'm going off on different things, but they're all connected. Everything is connected. I lived on anger for many, many years until I started getting health problems. And your health is connected to your trauma. It is. I'll do another video on that sometime. But your health, your physical health is connected to your trauma. Okay? I started having stomach issues, chest issues. I thought I was having heart attack. I mean, all kinds of things. And I realized it had a lot to do with my trauma, my pain from the past. So when you break up with someone and you have these money issues or you have medical issues and all that, heal the trauma, release the emotions, focus on the positive, the affirmations. I am abundant. I am loved. Look in the mirror every day and say, I am loved. God loves me. I am abundant. Say these positive affirmations to the universe. Say, I am abundant. I have money. I have enough to feed my kids. I have a home over, a roof over my head. I have a vehicle that's in good shape. Say all these positive blessings over your dwellings, over your abundance, because it will come. It's all energy. Release the pain, release the hurt. Focus on the healing. Tell your body to release the pain from the trauma and search for the healing inside, healing work, okay? It will happen. You're going to be the villain in somebody's story. I'm sure I'm his villain. And it's my fault that he has to pay child support. But guess what? You're the one who chose to cheat and leave the situation. So that's on you. That's not on me. I can only take accountability for my part in co-creating our debt. But this individual who walked out of the house to be with someone else, they have to take responsibility for their debt. And they co-created that, and they went with somebody else and co-created another debt with them. So release it. Is not, you may be the villain, but that's okay. Be an optimistic villain. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I hope this helps. It's something a little bit different today, but I really feel like this will help some people. Okay. So reach out if you have any questions or if you anything. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.